Tonight on Lost Gear, I sit in a traffic jam, buy some fish sticks, and do not enjoy partying at all. Tonight we're going to look at supposedly the fastest cars one can ever build or drive on tarmac. Tonight we'll take a look at cars that have been entered in different eras of open wheel racing. First of all, there's the Ocelot R88 from the 80s, when fatalities in open wheel racing were still quite frequent. Yet some douchebags sitting in front of their TV today call this real racing because they were men, not as soft as today's drivers. Then there's the Progen PR4 from the late 80s and early 90s, which some other victims of nostalgia call the real era of open wheel racing because there was some real competition going on. Yeah, I always love to remember the season in 88 when Progen won every race but one, but that's just because they were taken out by a backmarker. The modern counterpart is the Benefactor BR8, which is a sign of what is to come for the future of open wheel racing. However, we could just take these cars to the track and test them for what they were made for, racing, and we will do that later, but these cars are now also for sale for private persons to drive around Los Santos. The question we want to answer first is, are these cars suitable for everyday use? And well, let's find out. First of all, these cars undoubtedly have a great performance, and let's see how this plays out in Los Santos traffic. Well, we'll find out in a second because we have a red light here. And we're waiting. Oh, but there we go, it's green, use the curse boost, and well, we got a red light again. Okay. Yeah, well, maybe not the best car for use in downtown LS, but maybe on the highway. Look how fast we are, and oh no, come on! What the hell? Oh, guess this is gonna take a while. Oh, for God's sake, will you please move? Okay, these cars are just as terrible as every other car in LS because traffic here is a mess. But hang on, I got an idea. What else do you do in your everyday life? Doing the groceries? Just strolling through our local 24/7 supermarket to see what I'll have for lunch.
Nah, never mind. What do you want?
Well, fishy sticks. Don't see anything fishy about that. Okay, let's just take him. Actually, pay the cashier for a change. Head back to our car and... where do I put these things? There is no storage room. I'm okay, never mind, let's do something else. Nightclubs! Nightclubs, they are also a thing in LS. Our car certainly is the coolest in the parking lot here. Let's head inside and party all night long. Let's get some drinks first, unless... Wait, the car is a one-seater. We can't drink. We can't assign a designated driver because I have to drive home since no one can drive me home. Well, this sucks. Guess we have to do without alcohol. It's not cool whatsoever, kids. Don't do drinking. Everything is fine. This still is some good music in a cool location that definitely isn't just a storage room with fancy lights and vomit everywhere. You can definitely enjoy this place without being drunk. Well, let's be honest. Everything has been a disappointment so far, but we better head home. Oh, what's that for a lovely lady at the sidewalk? Maybe we can take her for a ride. See what I did there? Well... Oh shit, come on! What can you do with these cars? No, okay, this is LS. Other car-related activities are drive-bys. Maybe these do work. Well, no, they don't. You can't have weapons in these cars. What a surprise! So if you're driving through a problematic neighborhood and gang members try to attack you, you just have to drive as fast as you can. But hey, at least that works. Well, alright. Guess these cars are just extremely expensive, useless for everyday activities, and just there to show off. Well, okay, I accept it. All we can test them for is their actual pace. But before that, Uncle Sam would like to have a word. Open wheel cars are not just built in Europe. There's also American open wheel cars like the Declasse DR1. Half of the season they only turn left and drive in literal circles, but they want to keep up with their European counterparts. And let's actually see if they do. Let's take the 4 cars to our Ford Zancudo test track. And here we are. Here are our 4 cars, the R88 in the top left corner, PR4 in the top right, bottom left it's the BR8, and the DR1 is in the bottom right. And off we go on the Ford Zancudo racetrack. Once again, we do not bother listening to these Mexican tunes, but we are already on our very long straight. It looks like a quite significant lead for the BR8 already. The others pretty much neck and neck, although the DR1 in the bottom right corner seems to be a little bit off from the other two. The R88 slightly ahead of the PR4 at this bit. Now it's pretty much neck and neck. The BR8 pretty much, well, has left them all to eat its dust, but the others are very tight. It's very tight between them. Oh, this is going to be very close. The BR8 is about to finish already on the main straight. Has finished its lap, and the others, we have to wait for the results. And there we see them. The BR8 is the new car on top of our standings, and by quite some margin actually. It's a sub 1 minute lap time, almost 1 second faster than the 1 minute mark. The PR4 ever so slightly has beaten its British opponent, the R88, and well, the American competitor has been the slowest one, but by not too much actually. So all open wheel cars are beating our rocket or jet powered cars pretty easily. They're comfortably sitting on the top 4 spots of the Lost Gear Hall of Fame. Well, and what do we take from that? Racing cars are made for racetracks, and German engineering rules them all. And with these wisdoms, we end our show. Thank you for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you want to see more. If you have any other idea for a car test, leave them in the comments. Goodbye.